Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. My buddy Perry's with me today, and we are going to test the new Head Gravity Pro. P-R-O. Stay tuned. All right, my buddy Perry's here with me. We've tested the Tour before in the past. This is the Pro. So we got 100 square inch head here, 1820. This was probably my top selling racket in the stores. Yeah. And the other ones just didn't do that well. I just had those type of players that use this like in college, in like a 5.0, 5.5 kind of type of player. Yep. And then everything else kind of, nobody cared.
MPs?
Nobody cared. It was really weird. But let's go hit this and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey guys, do you need help organizing your tennis life? Well, think Go. We got the Axiom line here, the 9-pack duffel, my favorite bag, the 9-pack Axiom 2.0. They even make a 12-pack if you're going on tour. And my favorite backpack of all time. I love that bag. So if you want to organize your tennis life, think Go. All right, so gotta work.
Yes, you do.
Got to work. It went through quick, but it unless you swung with some kind of aggression and force, my ball wasn't really going that hard. Yours better, but I feel like I had to make adjustments like 5-10 minutes in to like literally hit through the court a little bit more.
Yeah, I felt like I had to adjust a little bit more after having used, some of the other E-zones. Obviously, it's a much lower power level racket. It's a straight beam.
200.
It's as low as you're about to go. So you're talking 200 power level rating. So very much in line with the Prestige. So thin, straight beam, even flex, very old school kind of mannerisms. That 1820 pattern as well, lower launch, but still has good access to spin. If I'm not mistaken, compared to the previous version, they did reduce the swing weight slightly, so it felt like it came around a little easier.
Yeah, a little faster. Version. Yeah, I can say that. This has a little hair more feel too.
I would agree with that. I think the improvement. Some would say, "Oh, it's getting too muted." Not necessarily in this one. I think it's dependent also on your string setup. I think a crisper poly pairs well with generally softer rackets like this. In this case, with your confidential.
Right.
I would say for myself personally, I would have preferred maybe a lower tension. I think you strung this
52.
At 52.
Straight up.
I'm thinking 48.
Yeah,
something to help open up that 1820 pattern a little bit. To just give me a little bit of lift on the ball and just a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just have to keep swinging to the fences to get it going. Yeah,
I do all the test rackets at 52.
Sure.
Just so I know what it's capable of at that tension with the same string.
Yeah.
I think if I was on, like if I ate my Wheaties and I took a bunch of steroids or something that, that'd be good.
Okay. Balco,
for about an hour. Okay.
Right. But it's a demanding racket. It's definitely designed for that 5.0 and up, competitive player that obviously has, exceptional technique. You've got to hit through the ball. There's no bones about it. You've got to have good form to get the most out of the racket.
For sure. I think this is better than the old version, though, for sure. Too.
It just felt like it, like I said, the slight reduction in the swing weight helps it to come around a little easier. But if you're battle tested, you want to go to war, this would be one of the ones to do it with.
Yeah, make sure you are in shape.
Yeah. For sure, yeah. If you ran a 10K before, or,
Go to basic training first.
yeah.
And then you can handle this
If
weapon.
you pass boot camp, then you're ready
There
for
you
this.
go. Yep. So, guys, make sure you're good enough to play with this. I feel like the Tour is easier to play with than this one.
Tour's a little more dynamic, but even though it's a smaller head size, the 1619 pattern, I believe the beam width is maybe slightly thicker.
I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, so all those things help.
And 1619. Yep. Yeah.
Even though it's a widely spaced 1619, did you notice you could flatten the ball with that?
Oh,
that
easily.
Yes, sometimes with a really open pattern, you tend to not be able to do that as well. Felt very natural. Both you and I tend to hit a little more traditionally, with a little bit of loop, obviously, with today's rackets. But by and large, if you like to use an Eastern forehand type of drive, obviously great with this, but can easily do that with the Tour. And the Tour just feels like it gives you a little bit more dynamic.
A little more giddy up.
Yes, a little more easy access to spin, and just comes around a lot quicker.
All right, so if you want control, if you're using the previous generation of this, just get this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be an easy transition. I've given this to the people that have used the old version and automatic switch already. They're just like, it's easy. I'm getting that. It's better for my game. I play better with it.
Yes. And you can't beat the paint job.
Exactly. Loving the gloss.
Oh, yeah.
Perry, thank you so much.
Thank you.
As always. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.